Hey everybody, our August 25th community gathering was amazing. A lot of you really wanted to be there but couldn't come. I get that. It's August, it's vacation time and all of that. Don't worry, there's going to be plenty of opportunities because we are on a roll. We are really talking about community building. And so let me just redefine really quick what we're talking about. We are not talking about going up against or creating some sort of machine to go up against any sort of systems or providers or agencies. We're not even in this gathering space. We're not even talking about changing systems. A lot needs to be done there, right? We all know that. No, what we're talking about is while we're doing all of those other things, while we are working toward our own needs and gaining the supports that the people that we love need, how can we turn to each other and start to ask questions about what do you have that I may need and what do I have that you may need, and how can we trade that as we continue along our journeys, as we continue to wait in line for those services and supports that are necessary. How do we get back to what used to happen all the time, which is communities came together for survival? That's what it's all about. It's about surviving this with dignity, by turning to each other, by leaning on each other, by building capacity, by understanding what each other's capacities are, lending those, receiving those, all the while that we are on our journeys. So that's what our discussion is about. So where have we gone from here? Well, more and more people are coming in. More and more people are understanding the importance of this message and the importance of enrolling in this community opportunity. So enrollment, as I've said in my newsletter already a couple of times, enrollment is about getting in there and rolling up your sleeves and being ready not just to receive, but also to give. So in that way, we're talking about how do we build something that allows us to share our different capacities, but also make sure that there is accountability in there. So we're exploring something called community currency, which is not something we've created. Thank God we don't have to create the wheel on that one. We are taking pages out of books from a number of organizations and a number of activist groups and a number of communities that have already built their own individual community currencies so that it becomes like a barter trade space, kind of like some people used to compare it to the old babysitting pools, they're probably still around. Kind of like a savings and loan kind of thing. So we really are building this. What's happening now is that since more and more people are coming, and they're coming from all over Massachusetts, literally, questions are coming up about how do we scale this so that it's geographically located, so that it's geographically convenient for the people who are enrolling and committing. Nobody wants to go all the way across the state just to spend a couple of hours supporting someone by, helping to organize their house or whatever project, whatever thing they're going to do, and then have to travel all the way back. So we need to start answering the questions, how do we make these things localized? But there is no question at all that this has momentum. And so you need to be a part of this. You need to want to be a part of this. Continue to read my newsletters. Continue to be a part of the conversation. We've started up a Facebook group, but we are not bringing anyone in until they have joined us at a community building gathering. It's really important that people understand before they come into the active conversation what it is that we're talking about, and that they really understand where we're coming from, where we're going. And to do that, you really need to gather with us. So our next gathering is still to be announced, but it's not going to be much longer. As soon as I have a date, I will get that out to you. Please sign up, please join us, and I can't wait to see you there.